Hello, welcome. Here we go, Avowed. Sorry I'm a bit later than usual. The game basically didn't come out until about 45 minutes ago. Then I had to install the game, and also there was a driver update. We'll just slide it until the dark circle is barely visible. Boom. So yeah, a little bit later than normal. But on my 5090 still, we'll have a quick look through this game. And there's a... Looked fairly interesting. It is Unreal Engine 5, so that's definitely going to be interesting. I can skip some of this, I think. Don't really know anything about this game, to be honest, so... Just saw it and thought it looked quite cool. Let's just run through this. Let's just check a couple of settings, and I'll boot into the game. Actually, I need to sort the overlay out, motion blur off. We'll obviously at first do native. So we want that 100%, don't we? Has it got DLAA? No. Only going to be a case of trying to force that, isn't it? Quality. We've got everything set to epic. There you go. Fairly basic settings. Make sure that's applied. Do we have a full screen? No, we don't have a full screen mode. It's just windowed full screen. Let's... Give me 2 seconds. Get latency up on the screen. And... sort MSI Afterburner as well. I also want to check if we can... force the... multi-frame generation in the Nvidia app. Because like I say, I literally just booted this game up. New driver. Jesse Gaming, hello. Leo, hello. Noah, yo. Just going to quickly check the Nvidia app and see now that I've got the game installed. What is this game called? Avowed, there it is. Oh my goodness, we have multi-frame generation. So I'll play for a little bit, and then, if anything, we might actually have a setting in-game. There was a frame generation one, wasn't there? I go here. No, okay. So we will have to force 4 times, but I'll play for it a little bit like this, and then I can quickly reset the game with it. You have not applied changes. No! What did I not apply? Oh, we've got ray tracing. There's a ray tracing setting here. Didn't see that. Okay, so this is really going to be absolutely maxed. So yeah, I'll play for a little bit like this. I haven't changed anything. Why does it keep asking me that? Play for it like this, and then we'll force DLSS 4 and multi-frame generation and stuff. Start new game.
Eora, a world where mortals live, die, and are reborn.
Make sure to drop a like on the stream as well as you're coming in. Try and get as many likes as we can.
Of reincarnation.
With the game out, it's out for the deluxe. You have to buy the deluxe edition.
Our gods, some of whom love us more than others. Your home, the Adiran Empire.
Multi-frame generation sucks. Who said that?
Wodica, Our Lady of Law and Vengeance.
At least you can actually force it, yeah.
Queen.
We've got DLSS 4 upscaling as well. It's just not enabled at the moment. It's DLSS 3 by default, so it still has frame generation for 40 series.
Revolts, famines, challenges to rightful rule. We lack a common purpose, but we could find
Game Pass 18th, yeah, fair. Yeah, it's the deluxe. You have to pay extra.
Lawless island settled by fugitives, wanderers, exiles, and us. Yet the more we free this place from danger, the more the land fights back. And now, as our colonists crowd into Paradise, the last safe city,
Brain, hello.
Find
Is the FPS locked? In the cutscene, yeah.
Many years ago, you were born to
the latency. Multi-frame generation latency hasn't actually been that bad.
You came into this world,
from what I've seen at least.
A godlike,
haven't really had any more latency than you wouldn't have already. I feel like that whole input delay thing's kind of blown out of proportion a little bit. We haven't really seen it. It has increased milliseconds, but really not by any noticeable amounts, to be honest.
And within my court,
Worst I think we saw was Cyberpunk with path tracing. It increased a fair bit. But a lot of other games, playing Hellblade 2 the other day, it was like 5 milliseconds. Like, pretty much not even going to notice that.
In the name of your
If it didn't tell you it was on, you wouldn't know.
Secure our future.
Why do I have so much money for games and cards? I don't. I don't really. I pretty much spend all my money. Right. What on earth? Who do you want? I mean, that looks just like me. So we're going to go with that. Body type. Oh no, what did I change him? I want the beard back. I kind of just want to skip all this. Just get into the game. Attribute. War hero. Arcane Scholar. Your background provides unique dialogue options. Oh, okay, this is just... Is it one set by default? I'm a war hero. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Max points available 0, so that's not helpful. Voice. Name? Well, there's only one name. Benchmark. Bye. Game difficulty. Is this game difficult? What are the settings? Story time. Easy, normal. Half of... Well, we don't want to do that. You probably change it anyway if it's too difficult. You know what I'm like. Confirm character. Boom. Let's go. Oh, look at it. Visuals in the cutscenes look pretty nuts. This game's harder than Dark Souls? Oh god, I hope not. Go down to story time.
What do you know of the living lands?
Man-child behavior, what's that?
The rumors and tales are so vexing.
Me?
They cannot be true. And yet they are.
Slight latency increase is much less noticeable than poorly paced frame times from what I've watched.
With the most
yeah,
wonder.
I get a lot of comments about the latency thing, but I just not really seen it yet. At least not yet. I'm sure there's some games where it is really bad, maybe.
Something vile.
But the amount that was being reported on it was like it was unplayable. I wouldn't really say it feels any different from DLSS 3 frame gen. And even then, I think the most noticeable game, like I was saying, was probably Cyberpunk. It's path tracing. It's mostly path tracing that's the problem. If your FPS is too low before you switch it on, I think that'll probably be an issue in any game, to be honest. Maybe once we get onto the 5080, it'll maybe have more of an effect if I try and push it like way further. The native frames are going to be way less. So we might have like way more noticeable latency. It bugs me I got the... Oh, the arrow's gone. Shader compilation stuttering on the load. No, it's because it's... It's because it's cutscening. Every time the screen goes and it loads the next scene, it just wipes the low. If I reset here, you can see 88. It's probably a bit more of a realistic low. Just because every time it goes to the next screen, it's dropping, I think, to 0. Like that there, you see? Make sure to disable GPU power. Yeah, I don't have GPU power from MSI. It's imported from it's from HW Info. But I also have the latest version of MSI Afterburner, which I think it got fixed. Because MSI now has support for the 9800X3D, so I don't think that's I don't think it's an issue anymore. But I'm not using it anyway. Power supply. It's in the description, but it's a Corsair 1200 watt. When to test GTA 5 Nvidia graphic mod? I don't know, I don't have that mod. Okay. Let's immediately switch the sensitivity down because that's through the roof. What's that going to be on? Keyboard? Controller? Keyboard? Drop that down. So, for those who've just joined, I'm having a look at Avowed on my 5090. Have a look at graphics. I'm going to do 4K at first. So here, 3840 by 2160 at native 4K, so no DLSS or frame generation. We've got ray tracing on here. There you go. Screen render percentage 100%, so it's native. Rest of the settings I've got set to Epic. We've got Epic here. Straight away, one thing I'm noticing, look at this GPU power, 300 watts. That's got to be the lowest I've seen on the 5090. Even look at everything else, VRAM, under 8 gig. What on earth is going on here? Maybe it's just this area. This is the beginning area.
You're all right.
That's absurdly low.
Thank the gods.
Hitting 135 FPS average.
I wasn't about to let the Emperor's envoy die on my watch.
What on earth am I,
At least the journey's not completely
unless
lost.
potentially...
I heard the cannons. I couldn't...
Let me check in the menu. Have we got...
Garrick, sir.
Could it be TSR maybe doing something?
3rd Adherent Fleet.
Switch that off and see if it's the same.
Fort Northreach. Island off the living lands.
We do DLAA instead of what you were using. There's no DLAA. You have to force it from the Nvidia app.
Wish I could say that for sure.
There's no... I couldn't see, unless I missed it. There isn't a DLAA setting. Couldn't see one.
Fire, and it could only have come from that fort up the hill. It makes no sense.
You benchmark that Monster Hunter game, but not GTA 5 NVE. Yeah, but Monster Hunter Wilds I can just install on Steam. I don't... Where do I get that mod? I don't have it.
That's what I'm afraid of too. In the meantime, you survived. That means we're not scuppered yet. As long as you're here, the Emperor's mission can still go ahead. Then I know the place to start. Adir's got an embassy in the port of Paradis. Once we make it there, we can regroup, figure out what to do next. I hate to say it, but the fort's probably our only chance of escape.
Is this with DLSS? No,
supplies,
not right now.
If our troops have been captured, they'll need our help. Thank you. I'll keep you safe. Those boards
I want to get out of this so I can just have a quick look at the
we can be on our way.
Quick look at the menu. Let's just have a quick look at the settings, just in case. Am I just misinterpreting something? We're definitely at 4K. Motion blur is set to 0%. Let's, I'm just going to switch that off and just see what happens. I think it could maybe just be this area. No, okay. It's not. It was TSR. Should be rendering at 100% though, no? Let's try it again. So we're on Avowed, having a look at the 5090. Some settings here. Go through the graphic settings. I'm at 4K. Got FPS frame rate limit set to unlimited. We've got ray tracing on here. Upscaling's off. No upscaling at all. So everything's going to be maxed 4K native at first. All these graphic settings here set to epic, so they're fully maxed out. And we're getting about 62, yeah, 60, well, dipping under 60 there. But interestingly, power is actually still quite low, 460, 450. Obviously, just now did just take a look. We accidentally had TSR on. But I think both power and VRAM look like they're down quite a lot compared to what I'd expect here. In Unreal Engine 5 at least. I'll probably expect maybe 10 or 11 at 4K with these settings, especially with ray tracing on. But not looking too bad on that. Probably the least amount of power I've seen in a game with settings like this. Lows as well, straight away in this starting area. Don't look that bad either. 40 FPS, 0.1% low.
For all the good it does.
I imagine you get some big areas with loads of NPCs and stuff. Maybe some city area or town or something. This could get quite rough. Let's... Okay, that's not that. Is it that one? Press with a weapon. Okay, I don't have a weapon though, do I? Where's my weapon? We need a weapon. Did I not pick up a weapon here? Thought I picked up one. Okay, definitely don't have a weapon. Thought maybe just there'd be one to pick up somewhere. Did I not pick up a weapon? I thought I picked up a sword. So yeah, running around here, going to reset the lows there. And VRAM may be creeping up a little bit. I'd say straight away looking at this, I don't know, the graphics don't look as good as I thought they would. Maybe I'm being a bit too harsh on it, as it's just the opening bit. I picked up a spear, did I? Where is it? Oh, yeah. How do I... Oh, okay. I thought it would automatically go into my bottom inventory bit there. It doesn't... Do I have to drag it in?
We've got to make sure our troops are safe.
So yeah, let's try and see how far we can get. Mostly, I think, sitting around that 60, 66 average, getting a bit higher here, 70 almost. GPU usage, still can't max that out. Okay, a bit of combat down here. That was a long way to fall. I think there is actually a third person on this as well, isn't there? Not sure how you do it. It's up there. Keep running.
Come on, the fort's up ahead.
So I think overall, probably quite in line with, I think, Unreal Engine 5 overall, to be honest. About 60 FPS with ray tracing on. Let's, I'm going to switch ray tracing off, just out of curiosity. Restart the game. No! Okay, let's leave it on for a bit longer. I can save the game. First, I want to, I need to force DLSS 4 from the Nvidia app as well. Why am I bleeding? ASRock motherboard. The one I've got, no, it's been fine for me. Haven't had any issues with it.
Hope it helped their souls find the beyond.
Why? How do I stop this bleeding?
Is it you?
I'm gonna die. Oh no, I'm alright. I'm alright.
God.
What's the lowest FPS we've seen as well? I saw about 55 there. My health is painfully low though right now. Can I dodge? Okay, I can dodge. My health is so low. I don't want to get hit. Hey! Does he drop anything? No. Just a one-hit wonder. Overall, not too bad. Not any massive visual stutters or anything like that either. It's kind of low FPS. If you're definitely keen to see... Oh god. Oh my god, my health is bad. Oh, there's health. There is health. There's health inside. No, there's health right there. Pick it up. Oh god. Get past this, I'll save the game. Try and check ray tracing. Oh god. That is a serious lunge he's got. There we go.
You're back. Guess you've got mine.
Make sure to drop a like on the stream as well, guys. I want to try and hit 100 likes. I'll check out the 5080 tomorrow. If that should be pretty good. I could probably have a look at this game as well. On it. That's going to struggle big time. If we're getting 60 FPS average on this, that is not going to be good. What did it just say? Find a way to burn. I've got something I can craft. Did it say I had something I can craft? Abilities. Fire. Here we go, fire. Oh, I don't know any points. Find a way. Oh, wait. It's just said... Certain barriers can be burned with fire damage. Some spells... produce fire damage. Yeah, but I don't have any spells, do I? Oh, okay. I don't have an... Oh, an arrow, though. Burnable barriers. Is there a bow and arrow somewhere?
Is someone there? Over here! Help! Ugh, bedtime. Oh, God! What's the matter with your face?
There's stuff in there. I will talk to her. Let me just check this out. Here we go. Here it is. We knew it'd be somewhere. How do I use it though? Ow.
There's an idea. We could shoot the Fury down. How's your aim?
So gonna get slightly higher FPS indoors, it looks like. Sitting more in the 70 range.
You're not gonna let her out, are you?
Yeah, I'll let her out. She don't look that bad.
Wait, you can't just let her out without asking who she is.
Stay back. I'm not catching whatever's on your head.
Easy. He's a godlike.
Easy, mush.
You mean a god gave you that face? Touched your soul and everything?
That's right.
Never seen one of your kind before. I always heard folks say you were blessed. Looks more like a curse to me.
That's the Imperial envoy you're talking to. Show some respect.
The Imperial? Shite, I should have known you were a Deedens too. Funny you survived.
What are we thinking so
all your
far,
friends here
from what
went
we've seen?
belly up.
Admittedly, haven't seen too much, but...
Roughing up, more like. Same as everybody.
Performance is in line, really, with what
Adios
we've
had
seen
their
with
roots
Unreal
in
Engine.
Paradise since the
Unreal
first
Engine
soldiers
5.
came.
Because the place is pure
Stuttering,
chaos.
no stuttering,
Do you not
but
think
sort
you
of
liked it that
FPS
way?
wise.
I have to smuggle
With ray
just to get
tracing on,
anything
it's pretty
past
much
your
in line
damn
with what we've seen.
checkpoints. I'm trying. Your friend's the one picking a fight with me.
Paradisans will knife you in the back over a dirty look.
What do I check out first though? Do I check multi-frame
to
generation when I restart, or do I switch ray tracing off first?
You really have no idea
I
what
feel like maybe
happened
I'll
to this
switch
place,
ray
do
tracing
you?
off first,
There I
restart,
came. I noticed
see the
guards
hit it has.
talking gibberish. Then the killing started. They went wild. Stabbed their mates in their sleep.
Probably going to be about like 10 FPS or
I
something.
told you, they weren't right. When the storm came, they fired the cannons. Their faces changed. That soldier in here tried to strangle me. I had to defend myself.
Why won't anyone argue me? Why do you want to argue? What are we arguing about?
I don't know. They just did.
I've got a bad feeling about this. It doesn't make sense. What if she murdered that soldier and she's just trying to cover it up?
Wait. Look.
Yeah, ray tracing off. I'll
You don't have to like each
after I get out
other.
of this conversation, I'll
We
save.
can all get out alive.
Switch ray tracing off because I have to
left my
reboot,
boat at the edge of the island.
restart the game.
It should
Whilst I'm
still be
doing that, I'll
there.
also force DLSS 4 from the Nvidia app, so we're definitely using that, and I'll do multi-frame generation as well.
Doesn't look like I have a choice, eh? You let me out, and all three of us can go to Paradise.
Can I
Envoy.
test
I've
StarCraft
tangled
2 or
with
Warcraft 2? Are they
Paradis and
free?
smuggled before. She'd
I don't
say
have
just
those
about
games.
anything to get out of that cell. Her story's full of holes. What if the boat's not there? What if she turns on us?
For fuck's sake, be reasonable. Don't listen to him.
Is she sus? Nah, we'll let her out. It's only at the start of the game. Want to be nice, you know?
That's the sanest thing I've heard all day. Let's move.
If we live to regret this,
Reflex. Did we have that on? Where is it? Yeah. $97. I've never seen this I've never seen this pairing 9800X3D. It doesn't really go above 98. I've never seen 99. I don't really seem to get that. Get it that high. You see 97 there. It's slightly better than 95. Right, what I'm going to do, give it a quick save. Let's just make sure that worked, yep. Then, come in here, ray tracing, switch that off, apply changes. Probably isn't going to do anything in the game, because I need to exit, so just bear me 1 sec. Make sure, whilst we're waiting for me to reboot, just make sure to drop a like on the stream. I've put a target of 100 likes, see if we can try and hit that. What I'll do as well, I'm going into the Nvidia app, and I'm just going to override, so it'll use the latest DLSS, which is obviously DLSS 4, and then for frame generation, I'm going to override it to be multi-frame generation, so we'll have ×4. Sheesh! Which will be some pretty ridiculous FPS once we switch frame generation on, so just bear me 1 sec. Let me just double check, because there was actually a new driver update for Nvidia today. Literally 10 minutes before it went live. That's why it... Now, I know also mentioned about DLAA. I didn't see that in the settings. You can override it and force it from the Nvidia app, but my issue is I tried it yesterday in The Witcher, and it completely bugged my game out. So maybe we'll try that a little bit later, but for anyone who was in it yesterday with all the like geometry on the horses or something, that override didn't seem to work that well, so maybe that's fixed now, because like I say, there was a driver update. You have to restart the game to switch off ray tracing. Yeah, no, that's I just restarted, yeah. You think I am AI? No, I'm not smart enough. You don't have any issues forcing DLSS? Yeah, it was weird. It made all the horses have these like crazy geometry up into the sky. It was really weird. As soon as I switched off the forcing DLSS from the Nvidia app, it was fine. I don't know. It seemed to just cause some weird issue. I've done it before in other games. It was fine, but Witcher 3 for some reason it just seemed to act really weird. Go back to the stream yesterday and see it towards the end. It was really bizarre. So, let me just double check, because the FPS here, what on earth is going on? Ray tracing off, and we've gone from 60 to 160. That can't be right. Is it now just thinking... Is it now doing the multi-frame gen forced on even though I don't have frame generation on? Is that what it's doing? No, because it's off. Wait, let's just do a bit of testing. So, DLSS quality with... Technically, this will be multi-frame generation. Yeah, okay, I mean, that's... That's definitely multi-frame generation. 300, but what? Going from... I have never seen that. That amount of FPS. That's insane. Let me just double check. Frame generation is definitely off. I'm gonna switch DLSS off. No, what the hell? There's something not quite right with the settings in this game. This looks more like it. This looks more like what I'm expecting. So I've switched ray tracing off here. I'm still at 4K with everything max. You can see ray tracing off, everything else at the epic. And you're going to gain maybe 10 to 15 FPS, which is roughly what I thought you would gain with ray tracing off. In Unreal Engine 5, it's normally roughly in that range. So that looks about right to me. Instead of being closer to 60, you're going to be closer to sort of 75, maybe 80 on average. You're seeing me get to 81 here. How do I enable this?
Nice work.
There we go. Can I fall from her? Is that too high? How do I get my inventory into the quick slots? Do you know what I mean? At the bottom. Can I not do that yet? So you're seeing it here, even without ray tracing, still getting huge dips down. 60, 65 FPS.
Now you've done it.
You're gonna regret this.
VRAM's still pretty much the same. Can't even see him. Right, let me get my spear back out. I need to figure out how to get it into the slots at the bottom. Ow. How do I get up there? Whoops. How do I get up there? I'm assuming... Oh, we gotta go this way.
Adherent soldiers don't massacre each other. They just don't.
And in all honesty, I wouldn't really say there's much difference visually between ray tracing on and off. Can't really tell.
They turned on each other like dogs. I can't fathom it.
They were bastards when they came here.
Yeah, software. Yeah, software ray tracing.
But adherents,
Because it'd be a bigger hit, I think, if it was full ray tracing.
What's the matter? Upset your kin are no better than anyone else.
Easy now. I knew this was a bad idea.
More coming.
So yeah, still gonna get, you know, it's not really a massive difference between it on and off. Still going to get some dips down into the close to 60. And like we saw, if I come into here and we'll check out some DLSS and multi-frame generation. So I have got DLSS 4 overridden. But if we come to here, set it to DLSS quality, and then if we switch frame generation on, this is where things get real nuts. Like we saw earlier. 300 FPS. Absolutely ridiculous. Completely no need for FPS like this. VRAM, though, hasn't crept up. We saw in the last couple of games, we switched frame generation on like that. It, at least with DLSS 3, and we saw that in Witcher, increases like a gig to gig and a half in VRAM. With this multi-frame generation, it doesn't really increase that much. Still seeing it like 10 gig. Third person. Yeah, I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. Where do I find keybinds? Like, what would it be under? Toggle perspective view. There you go. How much does that change our FPS? It does do. A little bit. Get a little less. Don't know what do I what do we prefer though? I think I might prefer first person. There's got to be a way I can I got a wand.
We've got the high ground. How should we do this?
Yeah, I think I what do we prefer? First person or third person? I think I prefer first. I've also got this attack here. Oh yeah, nice. So look, still 305 average here with multi-frame generation. But it's just that frame time still looks like a disaster in MSI. Can't deal with the flip metering. It doesn't know what to do. I thought it was fixed in the latest MSI, but I don't think it has. Craig Tech with the $5 super chat. Thanks, I appreciate it. Means a lot. Oh my god, this guy's massive. And unfortunately for the GPU usage, I think we were saying earlier about the reflex. That obviously that's forced enabled with frame generation on, so I don't think we're going to see usage above 95%. In terms of latency, you should actually be able to... I have got latency up in the top right. It is very small. It's from the Nvidia overlay. I don't know if I can make it any bigger. But at the moment, we're at about just under 20 milliseconds of latency. It's hovering between like 15 and 20. Seeing it there, 21. So it's definitely up a little bit. If I switch frame generation off, though, we can see roughly how much it adds. So if I switch that off... So we had like 15 to 20, didn't we, roughly? So at the sitting here, 11 to 12. So you're probably looking at it, you know, adding about 5 to maybe 8 on average milliseconds of latency. With 4 times frame generation there, so it definitely does add latency, but is it noticeable? I can't tell personally. James Despise, catch you later.
can't kill me. No one can kill me. I'll swim across the sea.
I knew it. Whatever's on their faces, it gets into their heads.
What's my impression about the performance? It's pretty much in line with like other Unreal Engine 5 games we've seen. To be honest, 4K, everything maxed with ray tracing, like 60 to 70. It's pretty much the same as Hellblade 2. I think obviously Hellblade 2 does look better graphically, but...
Maybe we could still get through to him.
What's my chair? I actually don't even know what this chair is. This chair is like some cheap one I've had for years. I actually need to get a new one.
Dreams. Fabulous.
I don't even think this is a brand. It's not even a branded chair. It's just like a cheap one from like IKEA or something.
We're only trying to help.
I probably had it for like 5
You're
years.
wasting your breath. He's gone.
But it's completely fallen apart. All the armrests are like no longer exist.
No. Hens
Is River Tuner set to reflex mode? What's that? I don't know what that is.
Drink of the land. They thought they could stop me. Vipers. Their venom stains my...
I can look, but I don't even know what reflex mode is. I'll have to look what that even means, because I don't even know what that means. Where will I even find that? Reflex reduces latency. You mean Nvidia Reflex? What do you mean by RTSS? You mean River Tuner Statistics Server? Or do you mean Nvidia Reflex? I'm confused by what you mean.
Scars? What scars?
I know what Nvidia Reflex is.
And you return death to us.
Envoy, this could come to blows.
That's what they mean. Oh, okay. They said Fezzy said RTSS though. I assume he means River Tuner Statistics Server, no? That's what that means. I only know, yeah, I mean, I know what Nvidia Reflex is, but I thought he was talking about, he said River Tuner, which I have no idea what that is. I mean, I know what River Tuner is, but I don't know what River Tuner Reflex is. I've just put my spear away. Whoa, what the hell? See how much that guy just lunged? Oh, this is a boss, is it? Get out of that. Oh. So, DLSS quality, no frame generation, getting about 100. These lows though, I'm going to reset the lows there. 0.1% low doesn't look too good at all. Dips down a lot. 7 FPS we just had. He's stuck.
Probably some noble who bought his...
Oh, we got an axe or something.
Now look at him.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but at least he's not suffering.
I assumed it was a typo. Oh, okay, maybe. I'm not sure if I can see his message. Yeah, I mean, at the moment, I don't know if Reflex is on right now. Yeah, we've got it on. But to be honest, with frame generation, it's automatically enabled. You can't switch it off. So, when you said about it reducing latency, yeah, it does reduce latency, but you can't switch it off. Like you have to have it on. It forces it on. Look, see, I've switched frame generation on here. You now can't switch it off. Do you see? So there's no way to not have it on. So I'll play like this for a little bit, multi-frame generation back on, and then what I'll do in a little bit is maybe restart the game again, put ray tracing on, and try it with multi-frame generation as well. But as you'd expect, just absolutely ridiculous FPS with that on.
Thank the gods it's still
I've only got
here.
144Hz display, so I definitely feel like you can feel, it does feel smoother to me with it on, but
So,
does
the
it,
smuggler wasn't lying.
My name's
you know,
Aurora,
it'd be interesting to see what it would look like on a 360Hz display, because obviously then you're actually seeing, well, Not necessarily actually getting 300 FPS, but
Thanks.
you know,
Enjoyed not being
see
dead.
actually what that would look like
If this is the soul plague the
with
Emperor sent you
multi-frame
to find,
generation rather
we
than being
have
capped
to
at
stop it.
144.
You have to stop it, no matter what it takes.
I'd heard rumors about folk changing out in the hinterlands. I thought they were just that. You know, stories. I never imagined it'd be like this.
I
See, I think I did a good deed by letting her out. She seems alright.
Will you get on before I leave without you?
Aye, onward to Paradise.
She don't seem that bad. How does the input lag feel with frame generator? Really, like, can't tell, to be honest.
I'd be glad to sail here with a smuggler.
If anyone asks.
When I fully came into before I'd even tested multi-frame generation, from what I was reading, it seemed like people were saying it was unplayable, but
Turn around
my
and
experience
sail
in
back to
games
wherever
isn't
you came from. This
isn't
dock
that
is
at all,
reserved for the
to be honest.
Imperial
If you didn't know it was
And
on, you
he
wouldn't know.
isn't. Huh, probably died at sea. Good riddance.
If we weren't measuring this, I wouldn't be able to tell in this game if it was on or off, unless you told me. Some games, like I was saying earlier, I think in Cyberpunk, if you've got path tracing on, I think I could tell. So like, if I didn't know and you just made me guess, and I could obviously play the game with like a mouse and keyboard, I think I could
Wait,
tell
you're the-
between on and off.
Fuck.
Nice.
But in my
Forgive me,
opinion, it's
Envoy.
no
I meant
different from
nothing by it.
DLSS 3.
A slip of
It
the
feels
tongue.
the same. So in
Can we
Cyberpunk,
start
DLSS 3
over?
frame gen
Name
feels the same
Stewart,
as multi-frame
captain of the
generation.
local
It doesn't
militia.
feel any different.
We're
It
a
feels
scrappy
like
bunch.
exactly the
We
same.
know our way around Paradise.
And even then, I think I can
Unlike
tell when you
most Adirians who
drive, like
couldn't
when I'm
find their
driving in a
ass
car
without their
on my
hands.
mouse and keyboard, I think I
Present
can tell the
company
difference.
excluded. They told me you were a
But
godlike,
I've seen it loads of
I didn't know
times
what
as
to
well. I think if you were
expect.
just picking that game up,
Your
you wouldn't know.
face,
Like, you honestly wouldn't know.
so-
Unless you'd seen it loads of times on and off, I honestly don't think you'd be able to tell.
Ooh, on second thought, why don't I just shut up before I say anything else I regret?
Now there's a good.
You ordered a 5090, which
No
one?
doubt you've come for the Adiran ambassador, but he's gone, along with our claviger.
Good enough starting FPS. Yeah, that's what I was saying though. In Cyberpunk, for example, if you put path tracing on, you have lower FPS, so you're gonna notice the latency more. But take a game like Black Myth Wukong. I had really low FPS natively, and I switched multi-frame generation on. Oh no, wait, we didn't have it in Black Myth Wukong, did we? I think it was just normal frame generation.
Well, he's the closest thing we have to.
I think that one was just normal, was it? I can't remember if we were able to override, but it's still the same principle, even with DLSS 3 frame generation in Black Myth Wukong.
Most people out here aren't fond of.
You shouldn't really do it with
established
less.
hierarchies and titles.
I think the general
So, we
consensus
made
is
up
like
some new
60
ones.
FPS, but from my testing, I think you can get away with 40 to 50 in most games. If you have that,
some kind of blight
the
in
latency won't be too
wilderness
bad.
and
It's when you
rumors
start
of
going below
plague.
30.
They went to investigate.
If you have less than
Nature
30
has a mind of
and
its
then
own
switch it
in
on,
these
that's
parts.
like there's a high likelihood you'll
Ask
be able to
themselves
you'll have
how
way worse latency.
And why?
Leaderless and rudderless.
It does
is the
vary
natural
game to
state of
game,
things
but
in
obviously it's
Paradise
going to
anyway.
depend on the game settings,
things
like
interesting.
if it has ray tracing, if you have that on, all that stuff.
Sorry, Envoy, but no one's here to receive it.
Nonsense. There's a small army of pickpockets, smugglers, and scoundrels between those walls who'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Just ignore him.
Driving in Cyberpunk,
Where
is,
did you say
yeah,
they
I mean it's not the
I've
the
got
smoothest of things
They traveled
normally, and also if you're on a
northwest
mouse and
to the
keyboard, it's even
Past the
like
old Padroon wall.
You need to
It's
find
even
the
less,
ambassador,
smooth.
And I need to find the claviger. How's about we partner up? I did my time in the Rawatayan Navy. I'm good, as long as you talk real slow.
Kai, before you go, remember, you're taking a distinguished veteran into the wilderness. Make sure he comes back alive, or the steel garrote will have my head.
Better yours than mine.
just got a 5080. Nice. Which one?
I admire your eagerness, Envoy. Just don't rush into danger too quickly, all right?
Right behind you. We've got to find your ambassador and my claviger before something
What resolution right now?
else does.
I'm at 4K. 4K, no ray tracing, but I got multi-frame generation on. That's how we're getting the
Glad to be on dry land after that.
ridiculous FPS.
Come on.
What's the absolute max we can get if I set this all the way down? Ultra performance. Multi-frame generation. 350, 360 now. We are going into the town bit here, which might be worth switching all the upscaling stuff off just to see what we get in a kind of place like this.
Please, how hard is it to
Honestly, I
answer
don't think
a
it'd be that
question?
bad, but
I don't trifle with souls, man.
They're tearing my home apart.
in terms of FPS, I don't think it'd be that bad.
Such things in the area.
Let's also see quick if reflex boost does anything for our frame time. Don't think it will, but no.
I suppose so. There's some problem.
What about frame gen? What about it?
I was here first.
Native here. See, it worries me that it's not actually switching that off. You have to make sure you switch that off. So yeah, I honestly don't think the FPS will actually be too bad in this bit. Let me just switch that off as well. See if we can get up to 90, max the usage out a little bit. I think the FPS here doesn't dip down too bad, to be honest. Maybe a little lower than you average, because bear in mind we don't have ray tracing on here. So with that on, you're looking at probably like 50 to 55. So it does dip down a bit. Maybe 5 to 10 FPS from your average. But it's a little bit harder. It's definitely not terrible. I mean, usage seems fine. Lows seem fine. Admittedly, there's probably maybe another bigger city, I guess. But it doesn't look too bad. Can we go over that bit? Can I get over that bit? That looks like a bigger area.
You say the militia have closed Paradise to newcomers, so where should I go?
Some like it hot, some like it hot. Isn't that a Snoop Dogg song? Oh no, that's Drop It Like It's Hot. Drop the 50-90 like it's hot. If that 50-90 got an attitude, drop it like it's hot.
Beach covered in bird shit. Must have washed ashore from parts unknown.
Might make a video of me just dropping 50-90s, huh? So, it doesn't look too bad. Definitely is going to be lower FPS in this bit, but it's not horrendous. Comparative to where we were, FPS-wise. I think graphics definitely look a little bit nicer as well.
Where's the rest of your
Bit of a stutter actually as well there in the frame time. When I'm moving quick. Water. Water. Water looks good. It's keeping up my when I said Unreal Engine 5 has some of the best looking water. It's keeping that up. I stand by that. Where you got to go? Over here. 500 watts. It's actually not too bad. We've been seeing a 570, 580 recently. Can I just jump down here? Do we prefer third person or first? I don't know if... I still can't decide. Third is kind of nice. I feel like third's quite nice for just running around. And first is like kind of alright for combat. I don't know. What do we reckon? Ray tracing water. Yeah, the issue is I don't have ray tracing on. I mean, I could switch it back on. I'll have to restart it quick, though. If I switch it on this time, and I'll leave it on at that point. Otherwise, I'm going to have to keep restarting the game, which is a bit annoying. Bit annoying, and it kind of breaks up the flow. If I save it here, hang on. Give me 2 seconds, and I'll reboot again. Did we, Oh, we hit 100 likes. Nice. Can we hit 200 likes? A ways to go on that. Anyone watch the Liverpool-Everton game last night? Sheesh, treble champ, you in here? That was like a Royal Rumble. But damn, you got these Arsenal fans now still thinking they're going to win the title. They're just, God. I wish Liverpool would just put an, you know, just go like 20 points clear and just end this already. No shadows under the spiders. I mean, that is what we're here for. You know, game's basically refundable if it doesn't have that. Police officer, what on earth? What name is that? Reporting for duty. Are you a policeman? Shouldn't you be out fighting crime? Right, so run through the settings real quick again. So still at 4K, back with ray tracing on, so we'll do native real quick. Might be worth having a look at that city area. How bad's that going to be? It's doing it again. There's definitely something buggy going on with the graphics settings in this game. It's almost like it automatically enables DLSS or something when you load it up. Look, that's cheeky, isn't it? Careful with that. There's some setting going on in the game where it's almost, whenever you boot, it automatically enables one of the upscaling, but it'll look like it's off. So you'd be getting way higher FPS than you think. Have you been banned? What? No? You really don't want Liverpool to win it? Why? Who would you rather win it? You put £100 on Arsenal to win the title. Well, you might as well have just given that to me. That ain't gonna happen.
There it is again.
I don't care who wins the title as long as it's not Arsenal. Anybody else. So yeah, FPS does dip down a little bit more here. Still not that bad. I thought maybe we'd see the 40s with ray tracing on, but it doesn't seem to. 52, I think this is the lowest I saw. What about in third person? Does it get any worse? Oh, it's actually better, 60. Oh, you're a United fan, yeah. I mean, that makes sense. Same for me as Arsenal. I'm a Tottenham fan. Didn't Man United Arsenal used to be a really big game, though? Back in the day it did, didn't it? In the Vieira, Roy Keane days. Because they were always like the best teams. And now United's an absolute nobody team.
Yeah.
I mean, Tottenham play United on Sunday, isn't it? I've got a little bit of ghosting here, actually. That match is like How do we describe that match? United Tottenham. It's like battle relegation. Who gets sacked first?
Yeah.
Even Pargrun and Walls.
Liverpool Wrexham fan. Are you from Wrexham? Ryan Reynolds, Wrexham. Yeah, no, I know. I mean, I knew Wrexham before. Ryan Reynolds. They're not that far apart, are they? Liverpool and Wrexham? It's like north. The other side of the river, or whatever the river is. Near Chester.
On your right.
Hit him over. Look at my FPS here, 50. That's not looking good.
Over here.
Can we clear these guys over here? Ow! No! Why did he jump? Whoa. I'm one hit away here. Help me! Get him! He's got to wait for that attack, I guess.
Come and get me.
Yes! That was close.
Who's ready for more?
But in this area, it absolutely hammers my FPS. Are we going to see 49? There it is, 48. I found the spot, 47. Oof. That's not good. It's like right here, 47. I think that's the lowest we've seen, is it? 47. VRAM and power still don't look that bad, though, with ray tracing on here. VRAM's under 10. Power's about 500, although that is high. Comparatively to what we've seen recently, 580. These frame time spikes as well. What's this? I think overall, I don't think the game looks too bad in these areas here.
But people have to eat.
Damn, my health is so low. I need that health potion. I've drank the wrong one. There's a bear blocking the road. That's not good. Get him in the face. Whose idea was this? Are they running? Send him in. I don't know if I'm hitting him. Am I actually doing any damage? Oh my god, he's dead. I'm gonna forget one of them. Oh my god, I knocked him over. How do I... How do I figure out this inventory where I can quickly switch? That'd be a lot easier. Finishing moves look quite cool as well. Don't mind that. Ow! Oh yeah, the axe. How do I just quick slot them though? It's bugging me. Secondary? Can I not put it in there? I've got a... Oh, is it this one? You mean the hammer? How can I do it? You know, am I just being stupid or... I've got some armor as well. You know, I want to like put it into my quick slot or something.
Aim where?
Do you just have to keep switching like that? It's kind of annoying.
We cannot see.
Am I playing native? Yeah. Chester next door. Yeah, I've been to Chester. I've not been to Wrexham though.
I'm always telling visitors we're not as crazy as they've heard. Odd. Didn't used to be this overgrown. I can take care of that if you want.
Yeah, take care of it, mate. Go on. There's no, I don't see any flaming things. Or do I? Is that some up there? No. Okay, try and get this health back up. Oh, we do have to... That is the way. See what else I can find. Oh. Oh, wow, it's way slower. I prefer the speed of the spear. Big stutters where I move like that really quick. But if we do this magic trick, huh? Let's do the magic trick. Boom. Not going to see 300, I don't think, with ray tracing on, but 260. I'll take it. How do I get through here then? It said something, burn the brambles blocking. Yeah, I don't see a I don't see a thing. I don't see anything. You said to do... Oh, no, I can do my actual attack now, can I? No?
What am I hitting?
Oh, okay, I can tell him to do it. Hit that.
Give me a target. Where's my mark? What's the target?
The target's that.
Give me a target. What am I hitting?
I don't know, what have you got
Where's
here?
my mark? What's the target? Aim where? Give me a target. What am I hitting?
I don't understand why this is...
Aim where?
I'm telling you where to aim. Here.
Where's my mark? Give me a target. Aim where? Where's my mark? What's the target? What am I hitting? Where's my mark? Aim where?
Aim there! Why is that so
Give me a target.
stupid?
What am I hitting? What's the target? What am I hitting? Where's my mark? What's the target? Give me a target. Aim where? Where's my mark?
No target.
Here it comes.
Oh, there you go. Is it on the wrong setting? The bear's back.
Bad feeling about whatever the bear's chomping on.
Cat bears are gone now.
Next one's mine.
Now I can...
It's
Oh, he's
almost
got a...
like the
He's got a
brambles
cooldown.
are trying to crush that house.
19 seconds. Why can't I hit that?
Take your best shot.
So many bears around here. What are we thinking about the game then so far out of 10? I feel like I think I prefer first person. We've got a couple of different ways to go. Shall I go back and try and do the other bit? Definitely interesting to see Unreal Engine 5 in another game, though. Do you feel like there's some quite nice looking areas of this, and then some other areas that just sort of look average? Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I couldn't really get into that game. I'll try it again on the 5080, but is it just a bit slow at the start and it gets way better, or is it just like that is the game type thing? The game is just like that. Or is it just a bit slow at the start and it gets way better?
They don't usually venture out here. I wonder what's got them riled up.
That guy's just been absolutely wrecked. Look at these 0.1% low here of 7 FPS from an average of 264. That's rough. I swear I dodged that. Final Fantasy, yeah, I liked Final Fantasy when I played that. Lighting doesn't look too bad coming through there either. Definitely feels a lot smoother as well compared to the 60 FPS. How did I do this? I forget.
Where did all these brambles come from? And so quickly.
What am I hitting?
Oh god, I forgot what I did. What did I do? I forget the keybind.
What's the target? Give me a target.
I thought I pressed tab, but it's not tab. Oh no, what button was it?
Aim where? Where's my mark? What's the target? Give me a target.
Damn. I forgot what it is. Oh god. I literally just did this. I thought it was tab. 2.
What am I hitting?
No, so if I press 2,
Give me a target.
it just selects. How did I do it?
What's the target? What am I hitting?
It was E. It was E. There we go.
Coming in hot.
Remember that. It was E. I literally just did it like 5 minutes ago and I already forgot. Keep hitting him so he can't react. I'm gonna be out of stamina. That was easy. Easy work.
One for us.
Scourge invades. Claw it out. It breathes. It is close.
Yeah. That's the claviger. What happened?
Oh, damn.
Are you blind? Are you blind? Are you blind? We're
Does he
being
not wanna
hunted.
talk?
Are you blind? We're being hunted. Are you blind? We're being hunted. Are you blind? We're being hunted. Are you blind? We're being hunted.
Alright, I'll stop doing
Get
that.
rid of the bear and we'll talk after.
How do I have... it's because multi-frame generation. But it messes with the MSI afterburner because the flip metering and the way it is displaying the FPS, basically. That's why my frame time is like the most insanely choppy thing you've ever seen. MSI basically doesn't really know what to do with multi-frame generation, to put it like simply. I'm gonna let him deal with it.
Give me a second.
Oh, he's getting absolutely messed up. Get him once he's down. Whoa. How was the 12-volt cable still holding? Ah, it's fine. No issues.
Let's see what you got. I can't.
Oh, I'm out of stamina. That was a bad idea. Where's my pal? Okay, we need health. We need health. Health, health, health. Could probably get the bow out. Oh, what does this do? Whoa, what was that? Oh, he like spit something. Oh, I'm dead again probably. Oh wow, he's really spitting. I might die from the poison. Oh, my mate's actually fully out. Assist. Oh no, I think I poisoned out. I bled out. I'm gonna keep assisting him. Let him take the bait. Makes the frame time like that, yeah. I did update MSI Afterburner where they added support for the 5090, but it seems to have fixed it in like 1 or 2 games. The issue is Nvidia just did another driver today. There's a new driver, so it might mess with it more. There's just a conflict pretty much between the two. It'll probably get fixed at some point and it'll look a bit more normal. Settings right now, 4K, everything maxed, ray tracing, but I've got multi-frame generation on. DLSS and multi-frame generation. I need to approach this a bit better, don't I, really? Did do quite a lot of damage, to be fair. How... I wonder how much in here he can actually go. If I hit him in the face, that's 44 damage. It's this poison situation when he does that. Look. He does that attack a lot as well.
What am I hitting?
Hit him. Look. If I could just not get hit with that. My mate's going to get incapacitated again, don't he? There we go, there's a special. He's doing it. Oh my god, he can come in here. I didn't know he could come in there. That's not good. Hit him. Oh. He's probably going to hit me one of these times. He's going to be able to reach around. Yeah, like this time. Yeah, I'm in trouble. Oh. Just dodged it. Oh. Legolas. I'll try and spear him now. Oh no, he's down. Can actually cheese this pretty badly. There is a new driver, yeah. Today. How am I not getting poisoned by that? Oh, I am now. Spear's coming out. Oh, almost got him. I'm out of stamina. Hey!
Back on my feet. Take
That was
that,
close.
You monstrosity. Well done.
What happened to that?
That was quite
bear?
tough. Big time cheese. Oh, what else was that? Shield?
Oh, poor bastard. One of Ludwine's toy soldiers. I never even
Any
learned
other
their
settings
name.
we wanted to see?
Ghastly.
Days Gone Remastered? Actually, was that in the state of play? I didn't get to watch the state of play yet. I was going to watch the highlights because I didn't see it. Oh, that'll be great. I've not completed that game. I have played it a lot, but I haven't completed it.
Gods.
That'd be a good reason
Your
to
arrival couldn't have been more timely.
try and complete it. Although I do think it's quite a long game, isn't it?
I wouldn't have stood a chance against that beast. I owe you my life. Oh, Ambassador Falchion
Worth the money.
at your service.
What this?
You must be our Imperial envoy. Better late than never, I say.
God of War Ragnarok. I think that was crashing for me as well, wasn't it?
Keep
I
it
was,
close
yeah, it
until
was
we're
crashing.
back
I
in
was
Elysium.
playing it at 8K though,
I
which
prefer to
probably
take
isn't the
bad
best
news in
idea.
the comfort of my
So I didn't know
office.
if it was
Aren't you going to introduce me to your capable
because I was playing at
companion?
8K or whether the game's actually crashing, if you see what I mean. Always a bit hard to tell when you're like, doing something like
A
that,
little
if it's
faster,
just
and we might
8K
have
doing
been
it
able
or
to
the
save
game.
Clevenger Aemon too. Happy to have been of service, nevertheless.
I'm charmed. I take it you had business with the Claviger? Poor
State of Play was met. Did they
It was the
Did
bear
they
that killed him,
do
of course.
Death Stranding?
This wilderness has been
Was that
a
in
little
there?
too wild.
What about that
of
Ghost of Yote or whatever? Was that in there?
late. I'm no woodsman, but I'm inclined to agree. We heard alarming reports of a blight in the wilderness, and a strange corruption moving toward the city. The changes in the ecosystem are expected, but this one was progressing too rapidly to ignore. We tracked the corruption all the way here, but all we found was that creature gone mad.
No ghost of thingy. Was Death Stranding in there, though?
Did you? We lost contact with our coastal detachment days ago. I was hoping for better news. The situation is more dire than I imagined. We need a plan of action before whatever this is consumes the living lands.
We are here. Come to us. Commune with us. We have waited for you. Come.
What's the matter? Can you hear me? But you... Very well. If you say so.
Is the game looking like Death Stranding but not Death Stranding? Oh, right.
And so do
That's
I.
weird.
Whatever you think is
Like a
best,
tease.
I'll support.
Teasing.
You know something of our troubles. That much is clear. What would you have us do?
Right behind you.
Oh, just be careful. The Emperor would never forgive me if anything happened to you.
Take it slow. We'll be right here.
They had FNF. What's that?
It is you. Come closer. We feared you were but a dream.
You'll be refunding this.
We wake from seasons of slumber.
I could do. What's the cutoff though? 2 hours.
Waiting.
If I do refund it, I won't be able to see it on a 5080 either.
For so long, your hand was a branch. Escape.
Is the cutoff 2 hours?
We reached for you. And you are familiar to us. Our memories are fractured. But you too are alone in your strangeness. Godlike. This term means nothing to us. But why would you belong to another, shackled to their will? Shackled like
2 hours.
To rot and
I'll end the stream at
corruption.
1:59:59.
Spreads and festers and seeps and crawls. Poor bear. Poor us. Poor you.
Friday nights at Freddy's. Isn't it Five Nights at Freddy's?
Yes,
Isn't that the game?
the air sings with its spores. It is everywhere. We can feel it. We fear it. We can see where it spreads. It is an infection. A foreign body.
What am I looking at?
invades. The host fights back. We feel the pain of this intrusion. It overwhelms us. If an animal sickens after a fight, as it howls and sings its agony.
Like, do I bother checking this out tomorrow on a 5080, or do I just go to something else?
Nurse it. Care for it. Grow it like the vines. We were loved once, perhaps. We remember, almost. A thought.
Because it was like, how much is it? 70 quid? That's rough.
The rot festers. We could suck the poison out, let green things grow in its place, and we could...
I could always then just wait until the other version releases and then test it on a 5080 and just get it cheaper.
Would you help us in return when we ask it? A favor for a favor, then. This place shall heal, and you shall know our power. We tire. New again, this world. New again.
And it'll save me like 20 quid.
We will find you soon.
CD keys, yeah. I stopped going to CD keys recently because sometimes I buy a key on there And it doesn't get sent to me for ages. Like, you know when you have to wait for the key to get revealed or whatever?
Incredible.
I had it on like the odd occasion where I didn't get the code for like 2 weeks.
Miraculous.
Or something.
You alright?
Especially if you pre-order games.
What
I don't know if I just got unlucky, but I was like, it's just, I was like, I can't be doing with that. When I buy a game, I want to be able to just play it.
You must be sensitive to the spirit world. Some are gifted.
They must have just run out of keys like the moment I bought it, but...
Inquisitor Ludwig will need to hear of this. I've agreed to share my findings with the Steel Garrote, as long as they do the same.
Never had any issues. Yeah, I used it for years and never really had any issues, but I haven't used it in a while now. Because, like, maybe like 6 months ago, I forget what game it was, but I bought a game, and it literally didn't... It took a week to get the code or something, and I was like, oh, I can't be doing that. But I've probably used CD keys for ages, and it's never happened to me before.
Your interests are more aligned than you know. But while you and I are...
24... Yeah... No, I know.
Answer only to themselves. Stay out of their way, and they'll return.
I ended up like forgetting about it. Basically, I got annoyed for kind of forgot about it because I just wasn't getting the code. I just left it, and I ended up getting the code eventually. But
we'll talk more at the embassy. I'll ensure the Paradise militia give you free passage into the city. Ah, Envoy, what you've done here is truly amazing. Let's keep up the good work, eh?
Just watch your step. There are swaths of the city barely more civilized than this.
see, I think down here it looks okay, but as you start looking around here graphically, it just really doesn't look... I definitely think it doesn't look as graphically good as the trailers and stuff, although I know that's never the case, but this game reminds me a bit of... I'm not going to remember the name of the game. It was like one of the first Unreal Engine 5 games, and it had frame generation as well. Anyone know that game that I'm talking about? And it was first person, and you had like magic hands, not magic hands, but you could like throw spells or something. Someone will surely know what that I'm talking about.
I'd heard God Knights have strange powers, but
I always forget the name.
To heal an entire grove.
Immortals of Avium, that's it. This game really reminds me of that, no?
You have your work cut out for you.
Both the same engine.
Enjoy the calm while you can.
Kind of similar environment.
The path to Paradise is a tad overgrown, but I can find my way.
Obviously slightly different game mechanics in terms of... I don't think there was any melee weapons in that, was there? There was just... But like kind of a similar vibe. I don't know, am I crazy? Looks alright here, look at this. Might get a little screenshot, that's not going to work. Do it for the views. Get a little cheeky little screenshot. There we go. Now put your fists away. Get the wand out. Alright, yeah, like that, like that. No! Yeah, like that, like that. Boom. That's 1 million views right there. Where have I got to go? Can I jump down there? Completely different game though. Yeah, no, I don't mean it's like an identical game. Am I just making sense though with the fact it almost feels like the same game asset because it's the same engine? Does that make sense, or am I also still completely way off? I mean, it's been a long time since I played that game, but they're both the same engine, and I just get like similar vibe in terms of the environment, just the environment though. Or am I thinking of like a different game? I don't know, maybe I'm thinking of a completely different game. Do I have mounts in this game? I don't know, no idea. can't go first person for some reason. Get him!
Who's ready?
In Rawatai, you don't abandon good supplies. I wonder what happened.
Even looks similar. I see it, yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. Maybe some sort of reused assets in Unreal Engine 5 or something. Kind of like these things, you know? Just like this sort of, what do you call this? Pillars? Just like that type of stuff. Oh, you know me. I want to shoot that. Oh, whoops. Get out there again. Come on, mate. Get up here. Come on, right there, right there. Don't worry, he's fine. Can I actually just shoot him? No. Looks like... Oh my god. Looks like First Descendant. I mean, that too is also Unreal Engine 5. Maybe we've just got a load of assets, in-game assets, in-engine assets that are just copy and pasted. Almost like that game, what was it, The Day Before? Where they just literally had used some like pre-packaged Unreal Engine thing. And it had like all the buildings in there, everything.
Disappeared centuries ago, but left plenty of room to remember.
They're a big boss here.
Weapon's not doing the job.
That is doing no damage. My mate's gonna get absolutely done in again. Oh wait, that's the boss. Leave me alone. Oh, dude. It's the stamina is a massive issue. This guy as well. What the hell? Ow! What?
You're a good friend.
I barely got out the menu. Kingdom Come Deliverance to the One Shining Light. I'll have to go back to that. I honestly wasn't that impressed with that. Like I was saying earlier, it's just really slow. I don't know if I just need to power through it and get past the first bit. It's really slow and just like loads of talking, loads of cutscening. And I need action, action, action. I'm skipping that. I will play it again though. I'm going to switch to my 5080 tomorrow, and I'll probably over the next couple of days probably check it out more. I do see the appeal. My only worry is you just get stuck a lot just running places. I know you get a mount, but eventually, but I'll lose it, you know. I have to go. You're just running somewhere really far. I'll just lose. You know, I'll just quit the game and won't pick it up again for ages. But I think the performance was actually really decent in that game, wasn't it? So it should play alright on a 5080 as well. I also really want to play Silent Hill 2 on my 5080. I want to try and complete that game. So I'll be playing that soon. Again. Oh my god, I've fallen.
Hope you don't mind spiders.
Oh man. There's a cave. It's taking half damage. What 5080 did I get? MSI Supreme. I hear a box or something. What am I hearing? Why do I hear like a box or something? Whoa! Whoa! What's going on? Oh my god.
Just like the good old days.
Silent Hill 2 as well. Yeah, Silent Hill 2 is really good. $19 for a refund. Yeah, I think I might have to quit it earlier though, because you know, I've like booted the game up a bit before stream and stuff, you know? That obviously will count. How like close does it have can it be? If it's like a second over, will you not get it?
Welcome to Paradise, Envoy. The ambassador's expecting you.
Stalker 1.2 is out. Did I try it? When was 1.2 out? I played Stalker 2 most recently. What day are we today? Thursday? When did I play it? God, I actually don't even remember. Oh, it came. Oh, if it came out yesterday, then no, I haven't. I haven't played 1.2. I definitely haven't played 1.2. I can see what day I played, but yeah, it was before yesterday. It was the 6th of February when I last played. But like I say, I'll check out on the 5080 at some point soon, so we'll have the 1.2.
You should be free.
What power supply am I using? It's in the description, but I'm using a Corsair 1200 watt power supply. I forget the model now, to be honest. I can look in the description. RMX Shift 1200 watt. It's an ATX 3.0 power supply.
We feel the souls of multitudes, a current beneath the skin of this place. We could dip our hand in once, feel them near us. But now, we are trapped like wasps in amber. But you should be alive. We shout.
How's the game? I'm not really a massive fan, to be honest. It feels very generic to me. It doesn't like feel like anything crazy.
We did not wish this, but we can help you.
3.0. I think it's... Let me just check it's not 3.1. I'm pretty sure it's 3.0. Hang on. Yeah, it's 3.0. I don't think there's too much difference between 3.0 and 3.1 though, isn't it? Just the connector, isn't it? Is it slightly different or something?
Even while the prize remains.
I forget.
and the fox chews its leg off to
I
escape.
think there's something just different to do with the connector, isn't it? With 3.1?
It is the only.
I think the shift is 3.0. It is, yeah.
We will use our waning strength to free you. Then you must find us.
Am I using the cable that came with the 5090, or I'm using the 12 pin that came with my power supply?
Breathe deep.
I saw some. I don't know if Andy's here. He posted in the Discord, but that guy, like, there was this burnt connector, right? But the guy's got it plugged into like 2 adapters. He's got it. He's got it going from the power supply to an adapter, and then it's plugged. Then another cable from the adapter into the Nvidia 4-way adapter. And I'm like, yeah, of course it's gonna explode. Like, what are you doing? I'm just like, that one doesn't count. Because, of course, it's going to blow up. You've got it into, like, 2 different adapters. Like, it's not a good idea.
For a second there, I thought I had a problem.
Don't do that. Like, I feel like if you do that, then you're just kind of asking for it to go wrong.
You'd think so, but...
Pulling, like, 600 watts through 2 adapters, it's like, it's probably not a good idea.
I don't know what that means.
Glad to see you with us. I was sure you were
Definitely
already
don't
on
do
your
that,
next
yeah.
trip around the wheel, but I brought you here.
Well, it was a
just in
single
case.
cable.
If
There was
anyone
definitely one. There
can
was,
work
I
a
think,
miracle,
one case where it was a
Lydia,
single cable.
Whatever restored you is beyond even her skill. I don't suppose this would be the same one you heard earlier?
There's something
My
I
worry
still
is, I
don't
think, on the
understand.
custom GPUs, because
Envoy,
their
you
power
died.
connectors are not angled. They're angled on the Founders to try and
Not sure.
combat the issue
All I did was stitch you together.
that they had on the
Your soul
4090s,
did the heavy
which
lifting.
gives me some faith because I got a Founders
The,
edition, and
metaphysical
the power
heavy lifting,
power
anyway.
connector's angled to
What
try
does
and
this
prevent it
mean
from
for him?
burning.
Should he expect anything else?
Because I think some were
strange?
burning where it's like pressure up against
Other
the
than
side of the case, the
coming
cable.
back from the dead.
But the custom cards are huge
That
and they're
depends
not
on a few
angled.
things.
They're just
Visions and
like default
hallucinations?
position.
Likely. Manifestations of past lives? Uncommon, but possible.
Ah, look at us, rambling on like you're still the bloodied corpse.
JT says
This
he's
is
uploading a
far
video from his
beyond my
own
expertise.
5090. Oh, right.
You
I mean, I
should
saw the
visit Ruby, our
Bauer
local watcher.
videos, but it wasn't
She would
his.
know what
It
to
was
make of your
someone
strange, stubborn
that posted
soul.
on Reddit. It wasn't his GPU. Because I know there's definitely one case that got posted on Reddit. A watcher? Do they mean a witcher?
One who sees into the spirit realm, speaks to the dead, and knows the past through their eyes. A watcher examines the soul down to its very core. I can't think of anyone more
Because they are
qualified for
missing
the
so
job.
much Skyrim that this feels like a 2000 number. That's why the game has so high a rate, because it's appealing. Oh, okay. It's been
Ruined
received
Shop
really
is in
well,
the
has
hills
it?
To the northeast. A bit of a walk. Just head out of the gate to the east of town and follow the path that curves to the north. It should be perched up in the hills. Oh, but avoid the Watcher in Hightown. She's a known charlatan. I'll send
5080
word to
vent
the
is nice. I have a
ambassador that you
5080 as well. I have the
survived.
Supreme
He'll
though.
no doubt want to talk to you. Head up the stairs outside my clinic and take a left onto the main road. That'll get you to the embassy.
What's he gonna do?
Skyrim
anyway?
Oblivion fan. Is
Already
it bad?
died,
But
come
I was
back.
I played
Either way,
Oblivion,
I should go with you.
but
Your
I've never
assassination
really
is
properly
bound to
played
stir things
Skyrim.
up.
Is that bad? Should I admit that?
Hey, my
I have
schedule
played
is
it, but I've
clear.
never
Besides,
finished it.
I don't want this to blow up any more than you do. The sooner we solve your murder, the better for everyone. And we should talk back at camp. I'm hoping you can help me understand what just happened to you.
I was never really into those games, to be honest. I played Fallout. I was quite into Fallout. Played all those ones. That guy had a dream about me. I'm definitely not speaking to him. Never finished Skyrim. Yeah, I mean, I'd check out if it. They're doing a new one, aren't they? I'd check that out. I just don't know if I'd go back and play the older one, really. Oh wow, where do I go?
Envoy, could I speak with you for a moment?
Is it me? Just these areas feel so empty. Do you know what I mean? It just feels so empty. Shelton, hello. How's the game? I'm not really a massive fan, to be honest. I don't really think it's maybe aimed at me, though. I'm not sure I'd really enjoy any game, to be honest, like this. Apart from this third person here's given me Fable. I'd play Fable. I used to love that game.
That's far enough, Outland. Well, well.
But yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about refunding it.
So eager to make
Got like probably 5-10 minutes. Under 2 hours, because this cost me 70 quid. 70.
I'm your death, swift and subtle, like a blade in the dark.
70 quid.
And this here is Pod.
Hello.
Well, I can see which of you two is the poet.
Was it? It might have even been. How much was it? Was it 70 or is it more? Hang on.
Me and Pod, we aren't so
I mean,
fond of
I might
outlanders,
potentially refund it and then get
especially
the
ones looking at strangers as you. For all we know, you're one of those
default
sick
one when it comes out. What is it,
bastards.
next Tuesday?
Plague
It'll be way
carrier.
cheaper.
A blight on our
You know?
fair city.
I might just do that. So, like, I will have it. I'll just save myself a bit of money. 'Cause I have seen it.
That's right. Think of us as the Paradise Welcoming Committee, and you're not welcome.
Hey, that's not nice.
Oh my god, it was
bring the plague
80.
into my town, Outlander.
It was 80
No one.
quid.
At least you can die knowing it wasn't
I
personal.
got confused because it was 79.99. Oh my god, that's even worse.
Well, trouble wants you.
80 quid.
Ah,
What the hell?
Let's make it quick. You're not the only one with places to be.
Good. I was getting tired of listening to them anyway.
We're in Game Pass 88. Yeah, I don't have Game Pass, but... Oh god, what am I doing? You can go third and first person. It's not letting me... It kind of doesn't really work very well when you're in combat and try and do it. It's a bit weird. What, are you chucking at me? Grenade? What are these other moves that I have? Oh, here we go. Where'd you go?
Nothing like a win with a good team.
Set up a party camp. What does that mean? I'm trying to get to the workbench. Is that what this is? Oh. Rest for the night. I don't know what I'm doing.
The wood echoes, strangled suffering. We knew this creature.
I think as well, like, I don't know, it's difficult to comment, because like I was saying, I don't really think the game's sort of aimed at me. I do think the graphics are a little disappointing. I know graphics aren't everything, but it is Unreal Engine 5. I thought maybe it would... Unreal Engine 5 seems to churn out a couple of odd games where the graphics just look very generic. I know you were saying about the assets. It's almost like they just sort of copied and pasted assets from a couple of other games. Whereas you get these outliers like Black Myth Wukong, Hellblade 2 that really don't look like any of the other ones. Like, am I making sense with that?
Can we not save it? Mercy like a knife. It hunts all of us. God, mortal, beauty.
That new game, that Fallout. Oh, was that the one that was set in, like... Was it the Lake District? I saw that. That looked, yeah, that looked, I forget what it's called now, though. It looked interesting. Avium, yeah. Was Veilguard Unreal Engine 5, though? It wasn't, was it? That's EA. It's in England, yeah. I think it's the Lake District, isn't it? Might be interesting to check out. I forget what it's called, though. Deliverance Kingdom come to IA troubled with this game Avowed. I'm not sure what that means. Oh, Andy, hello. Yeah, I'm probably maybe going to refund it. But only because it cost me 80 quid to play it early. I might just refund it and then get the standard edition when it comes out. Because that'll basically be half price. I'll get it off CD Keys, maybe we could probably get it at half price. But it does mean I'm almost probably hitting that limit. We've seen it at least, I guess, seen 4K in that. Any games you want me to check out quick that I've got installed? What's the time? 20 to 9. That rhymes. I know we checked out... Can I... let's have a look. Don't even... What's the... Oh, the reviews. I can't see the reviews on the game. Don't know what other games I've got installed, though, that I don't have that many games installed because I reset on my Windows. Spider-Man, should I boot that up quick and see what the patch is like? Yeah, I haven't got that many games. Pretty much played most of them. Or Control. I could boot... you know what? I'm going to boot Control up real quick. I want to see how that does. Shall I save it? I'll save it just in case. Spider-Man 2. See if the patch has done anything. Yeah, maybe do that. I might even do another stream for Control, to be honest. I don't mind playing that. I'll just boot up Spider-Man really quick and just see if they've improved it. Does Control have DLSS? I can look in the Nvidia app. Hang on. Just bear me a sec, because I'm just going to boot up Spider-Man. What was I looking for? Control. Does it? Hang on. If I force the latest. I can force... Yes, it does. It has DLSS 4... But it doesn't have multi-frame generation. Frame generation is unsupported, but it has DLSS 4. Because I remember that game was quite heavy, wasn't it? With ray tracing. Silent Hill. Yeah, I'm going to probably check out Silent Hill over the next couple of days, because we'll switch to my 5080. And I'll check it out on that. Quake 2. I don't think I have that. I'm trying to boot Spider-Man here. Okay, here we go. Tomorrow, I said. Tomorrow. With what? Silent Hill? Yeah, I can do. I was planning on maybe checking that Avowed out on the 5080, but if I refund it, I'll maybe just wait until next week when it comes out. I need to game capture this, hang on. That's a good point, actually. Did this support... Oh, it's a bit of a pain having to keep doing all this stuff with the Nvidia app. I can't wait for the day where it's just... I know a lot of the games do have it in-game, Does Spider-Man have the option in game? It does have multi-frame generation. I can't remember if it's actually supported in the game. In terms of like in the game settings. We'll find out, I guess. How much VRAM was it using? Not that much. Like pretty much standard Unreal Engine 5, 10 to 12 gig. Even in some bits a little lower. Yeah, I won't play. It's just a quick look at this. I have actually already looked at this game on my 5090, but it's had a couple of updates since. 4K. Frame generation's off. Does it give you the? No, I'm gonna have to force it. Bear me a sec. Let me just force it in the Nvidia app and reboot it. I'll force DLSS 4 and frame generation. Hang on. Times 4. Easy. Easy FPS. Max it out. 1000. Oh, Burke OS is in here. Caesar's in here. The gang's together. The gang's back together. Ban Caesar. What is he doing this time? Caesar, you spend more money than me, I swear. You got something new every day. Every other day he's got something new. Unreal Engine 5 is a disaster. Womsat. What's that? Womsat. I don't know what that means. Okay, 4K. No DLSS or frame generation at first. Fully max everything. Ultimate. Ray tracing set to ultimate. That is the absolute max. Very high on these. Ray reconstruction's off. Ray tracing object range maxed. Bloom. Don't even care. Okay. Let's see what it can do. Also, is there a reflex option? There is. Switch that off and see what our usage is like. Caesar changes PC case every 2 days. What's that new case you have? Oh god, look at this. 50 FPS. Okay, my usage looks better. Oh my god. 39! You having a laugh? Getting less FPS than I was before. Look at this VRAM as well. What the hell? This is absolutely ruined on my 5080.
Hunters are trying to set something up on that roof. What's the Super outpost team. Mind if I straight up demolish it?
Frame time looks better though, I would say, than it did the other day. The other day, I mean, when did this come out now? A couple of weeks ago? Have I got to take that plane out? Am I supposed to take that out? Web turret. Oh, was that it?
Good thing I never have to worry about my camouflage.
Clearly A3. Yeah, that looked good. That. How big is it? So it does definitely look better to me than it did do on I think when I tried it on the 5090, it was maybe day 2 or day 3. Frame time does still look quite choppy, though. It might be because I've disabled... So we'll get the high usage, disabling reflex, but it's then going to make it real chop fest. Chop suey. So it's probably going to look a little bit better like this. Maybe not. Overall average, though, is probably really going to hover around that 60 because when you go really low, like, you can see it dip to under 50, but then when you go higher, you can get 60 to 70 in some bits. Even as low as 40, though, still brutal. And look, big stutters there as well. Look at my low, 3 FPS. 26.3. I'll have to look. It looks interesting case. Because I've got an issue on my Fractal. I can't close the case. I can close it, but it doesn't fully close because my CPU cooler is too big. One thing I noticed on this game also is the time of day actually messes with the FPS quite a lot. This time of day is normally lower. And I guess it's just the lighting with the ray tracing on, the way the lighting's working. I guess it's more intense at this time of day. Whereas when it's just broad daylight, like midday, you seem to get slightly higher frames. Dude, they just getting absolutely wrecked. Still some really aggressive dips down, though. Even in this bit. Where are the enemies? Oh. So you have an open case setup? Yeah, kinda. It does close. It looks closed, but it's like not. It doesn't make a. It doesn't clip. Make a clip noise if you know what I mean. So like the case isn't fully shut. You have to sort of force it, so it looks shut. But if you picked it up, it would just be open. The door would just fall off. But that's my stream PC, so not really the end of the world. But I might maybe have to get a slightly bigger case. I underestimated it. Wait, that's still an enemy, was it? Who's shooting me? Oh. Then, if I come into the settings, we crank on some DLSS and frame generation. Now, this is going to be ×4, so it's probably going to get real silly. DLSS quality. Apply that. Boom.
Maybe I should put crowd control under skills.
Easy. Crank it up. Do notice the image quality, though. This doesn't... It definitely loses some of the... I feel like it loses quite a lot of the detailed, almost lighting, I guess, on the some of the buildings. And usage is horrendous, 84%. But we are getting 200 average. And this will probably be maybe 300 if I switch ray tracing off, which I'll check in a sec. But look at my VRAM now, over 17 gig. What was the most we saw VRAM-wise on this? It was on Monster Hunter, wasn't it? Like 25. Which is pretty nuts. I don't want to go over to that mission because I'm going to have to go in a sec. I don't want to start a mission. If switch ray tracing off. Does it make you restart the game on this? I don't think it does it? It might just break it, but... Yeah, look at that. 300. Get me that 4K 360 hertz.
Robots, I don't have to hold back that much.
What on earth am I seeing on the screen? Oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, this plays absolutely... Oh my god, am I setting 500 here? Average of 400. I'll take it.
Not to brag, but I could have programmed those way better.
But yeah, swinging around is going to be probably more like 300 average. Didn't notice what was our power when I had it at native. It's almost definitely like 550, wasn't it? Or above. Still stuttering a little bit for me, even with settings like this, though. Doesn't look too bad, but it does definitely take the edge off, I think. Edge off the image a little bit. Obviously, that is going to vary game to game. Still looks pretty good, though. And this game probably even needs a couple more patches, really, doesn't it? So you can actually play with native. Should we do that? So this is just with frame generation. What's our latency? I can't see our latency. For some reason, it's not showing up for me in the top right. Let's maybe... Sorry, I keep pausing it a lot. I'm going to just fully switch it back. Go just native, no scaling. Yeah, I don't know, to be honest. It doesn't look massively different. I'd say the biggest difference I notice is the lights on, say, like the headlights on the cars and the street lights. The way the streets are lit up. Looks a little bit nicer at native. Where it seems to just... It's a bit more like luminous, I guess. Hard to explain. I think the buildings look pretty much the same. I have broken eyes? How do you mean? I have perfect eyesight, unbelievably. Like, my family have horrendous eyes, right? But I went to the eye doctor. What do you call them? Because obviously I spend pretty much 99% of my life at a screen. And you get it free with work, right? And he said, this is his words, right? He says he has never seen, in his 40-year career, he's never seen eyes as good as mine. His words. So, I'm probably going to have to donate my eyes when I move on, you know? I'll donate them to science, because they're going to need to study those. Basically like Iron Man. Wait, Iron Man? Wait. What's the Marvel Avenger? Is that Iron Man? Who am I thinking of? Why does that not sound right? I'm gonna see what the what's the absolute max we can get. It is Iron Man, isn't it? Or am I going crazy? Ultra Performance, DLSS. Just gonna see the issue of usage, I think. Gonna bring the usage down, so probably not gonna see that much more FPS because of the gonna bring the usage down more, just going further down. How do I talk to them? I swear I used to be able to do that. Oh yeah, here we go.
Surprise chest bump?
One thing that's great about this game is the detailing on the buildings. Like, look, I always really like that. Right. Anyway, I've got to head off. I need to grab something to eat. It's 9 o'clock. Past my bedtime. But I'll be back on again tomorrow. I think I probably will switch out to the 5080 tomorrow. So if you're interested in seeing that, probably maybe check out Silent Hill 2 first. Keep my promise. I'll check it. Whatever happens, I'll check that out over the next couple of days. Try and check a couple of different games. So, yeah, I'll be on similar time. So, if you're around, you want to catch that, drop in. Have a good evening, and I'll catch you later.